Right guys, welcome back to the channel. Now today you're joining me at it's just getting into sunset now here in Kent, but I've got a brand new Odyssey putter range to review. So let's head over to the putting green here and review the brand new Odyssey Toulon range for 2022. So the Odyssey Toulon putter range is back for 2022, and this genuinely might be a competitor for Scotty Cameron. Now, guys, if you are Scotty Cameron enthusiasts, I am as well. Please do not click away on the video just yet. There is a reason behind my madness here, because the Toulon range has been rumoured for a while to be potentially a rival to Scotty Cameron because of a few reasons. And the upgrades they've made in technology and just the design this year, I really do think it does. I've got the Las Vegas with me today. I'll just show a little lovely shot of it here for you if it wants to focus. Look at that thing there. That is so nice. And it comes jam-packed with a lot of new technology.
The Odyssey Toulon family is widely known for this midnight black finish that has been tested and proven on tour, and it shows the sheer craftsmanship that Odyssey do to create these types of putters. As well as this, you can see that their diamond mill pattern has evolved on the face to feature full grooves. Now this should mean that it is a very soft putter to use, similar to that of Scotty Cameron. Now although it's soft, it is forgiving as well because it does promote improved immediate forward roll at impact. So really good forward CG there. You can see we've got some customization with the weighting that you can see on the bottom of the club as well, and this is why it is actually quite popular on tour as well, with 38 global wins in just a few years. We should always mention the shaft of a putter now as well, and you can see it's got a black emerald stroke lab shaft in it. What they've done this year is actually shorten the steel section, so they reduced the weight of it by 7 grams, and they've actually made it a little bit stiffer as well, so it should be a much more stable shaft and overall a much more stable putter.
So you can see they've really just made sure from every angle that the Toulon is improved from this year, and I haven't even started to talk about the Toulon Garage or Garage. It can be customized and looks very nice. And it really does seem like they've made some big improvements here this year. One thing I do love about it is the design, that little midnight green finish. Even if you can customize it, genuinely, I don't know if I would, just because it's just such a sleek, nice finish. And with that deep milled face, it's just something that you'd treasure. You get this putter and you would want to keep it in pristine condition for years and years. So I'm gonna hit some putts now. I've already hit some putts with it, but let's just hit a few putts and talk about why I think this putter could be a #1 contender for 2022. Forgive the slow greens today, guys, but can't really do much here in the southeast of England. One thing that you need to realise with a milled putter face, is that a lot of people buying it will be buying it for the feel. They aren't really going to be looking too much into the actual technology behind it. And that's why if I reference the Odyssey Tri-Hot 5K range, something that doesn't have a deep milled face, but Odyssey seem to really push the actual technology behind it a lot more. There's kind of different categories here in those regards, because some people really just want to know that you're going to be saved if you hit an off-centre strike, whereas some people want the smooth, nice milled finish when you're hitting the ball on every single putt. And I actually side towards that milled finish, because I feel like most putters are the same. They can tell me about MOI and everything every single time, but I just care about how it feels off the face, because even if you're hitting something that can save you if you hit it out of the heel or out of the toe, I don't care. I want it to feel like a little bit of butter if I'm hitting it out the middle. And this is what the Odyssey one does. And what they've done is have some new designs. They've made it an even more nice, smoother finish. And if I compare this to a Scotty Cameron, it feels very similar. I need to be a reviewer here who says what the main differences are between a Scotty Cameron and Odyssey. And yes, that you really can't fault the feel of a Scotty Cameron, but what they have done in this milled face and the overall design is made a putter that is so confidence inspiring. Like, this is one of those putters where your mates would be so jealous looking at the putter that you just bought. And there's now so many design options. I think there's 8 different heads that you can now get. There's really a putter for everyone. The RRP of this Odyssey Toulon putter for all different models is £379, which I know a lot of people, myself included, will shudder at when you hear that amount. It's the same amount as the Odyssey Tri-Hot 5K, and it's actually a decrease when you compare it to the last iteration of the Toulon. So that's great, they're taking it down in price. And with that decrease in price, it makes it a lot more of a rival to Scotty Camerons. Now, I know Scotty Camerons, there are so many different noddles there. Almost, there's a cult behind them now because they've been present for so long. So it's going to take a lot to actually break that trust between the Scotty Cameron enthusiasts. But I think a lot of people will try the Odyssey Toulons and actually be really impressed. God, that's slow. I think the one thing that surprises me the most about the Odyssey Toulon range, however, is the way in which Odyssey, I guess Callaway, but the way in which Odyssey broadcast it, because I assume quite a lot of people don't actually know about the Toulon range, and that's where I think there is one, I guess, a grievance with Odyssey this year is the sheer amount of models they have released. Some are bound to be forgotten about, and that's what I don't want any to be forgotten about, because I genuinely think, especially the Toulon range, it's a really, really good showing for 2022. A lot of people will be drawn towards the white hot because it is cheaper, but if you go and have a look at a Toulon, something with a little bit more of a price bracket, I reckon you'll keep it for a lot longer, because when you hit it, your first putt with it, you'll think, wow, that feels good. There's a few putters, when they have those milled faces, they feel really, really good. And the Toulon really comes into its own. And that's why I want Odyssey to talk about it more, because look online, look on Callaway's website, look on that, and they won't really have that much information about it, because they're focusing on the Rogue ST, they're focusing on things like that. But how many shots are you going to hit in a round with your putter? A lot more than with your driver. So this little club here, the one that looks amazing, should be talked about a lot more. And although it doesn't have that much tour encouragement, I think Kevin Na is one of the only Odyssey players who have actually used it. That's just down to a few reasons, as that doesn't negate how good this putter actually is. If it was rubbish, I'd say, and I do actually think for the RRP of 379, it's definitely a club to consider in 2022. Guys, that is the end of the video today. I know there's not too much information that I have spoiled with the Odyssey Toulon. That's because I want you guys to go and try it for yourself. I have got a video coming very, very soon about the Odyssey Toulon Garage. So the one where you customize it. I will be customizing my own Odyssey putter. I'll be showing you guys how to do it and just the improvements you can make to this design. I don't think there's a lot, but you can make some very, very cool adjustments to it. So I'll be sure to show you guys that video very, very soon. If you guys want to know anything else about the Odyssey Toulon, leave some comments down below. As I said, it's a smooth, buttery milled putter, and with the amount of designs and the improvement in technology and finish, I think this definitely is one putter to consider in 2022. So if you've got any questions, down in the comments for me. If you guys are new to GolfMagic, hit that subscribe button as well to keep up to date with all of our videos. Hopefully when the weather gets a little bit nicer, I can do a few longer videos so I don't ruin the golf course or get rained on, but that'll be coming very, very soon when the weather improves. Until the next video, guys, I'll see you later.